It's time. More specifically, it is the times. It is time that I critique the linguistic oligarchy that is the New York Times. It's fucking time. It is time, buddy. In order for you to understand why I hate connections so fucking much, let us first create a continuum of puzzle games, word games, from one end of the spectrum being informationally dense and another end of the spectrum being informationally sparse. The crossword puzzle is informationally dense. When you get a word one way, it reveals letters of other words another way. And if you come upon a conclusion that creates a gibberish word, you can erase whole rows or columns of words and rewrite them until they become coherent. You can use previous information to deduce future information. That's why I consider the crossword informationally dense. Now add on to the fact that you actually get hints. You get hints as to what the supposed solution, at least in one part, one column or one row, is supposed to be. All of that information can congregate. And crazy thing, you don't get punished for putting in wrong answers. You can simply erase your previous wrong answers and put in a correct answer. Oh my god. Okay, so let's talk about the middle of the scale. Wordle. You want to talk about Wordle? Let's talk about Wordle. You have a total number of 6 guesses to guess a 5-letter word, and there's only 26 letters of the alphabet, which means a maximally efficient Wordle run would discount 5 letters at a time, which means 6, the number of guesses that you get, is almost a perfect number of mistakes that you could theoretically have. And now we get to the worst end of the spectrum, connections. You have 4 possible mistakes, 4 possible attempts to input 4 groups of 4. So let's think about every possible arrangement of mistake that you could have in connection. If 1 word is wrong, then you get the 1 away. If 2 words are wrong, then you get to try again. But if you get 3 wrong, then there are 3 possibilities. There are 2 likelihoods in which you get try again, and 1 likelihood in which you get 1 away. Which is to say, there is an arrangement where you could get 1 of every color, which means you actually got all 4 wrong. You essentially have 1 of 2 bits of information that you can receive with each mistake, of which you can only receive when you make a mistake. 1 away and try again. We can logically deduce which one of these 2 gives us more information by making an imagined scenario. Imagine you were to input the top row of 4 words, and you were to get the response 1 away. That would mean, of the 4 words, there are 12 possible substitutions. 4 times 12 means 48 possible solutions, which means 47 possible mistakes. If we make the assumption that you somehow get the yellow row on the first try, your 48 becomes 32, which means 31 possible mistakes. This means that receiving a 1 away actually harms you more than it helps you. Right. So let's try to compose a strategy for solving this game. The first thing that we'll do that'll make this task infinitely easier is to try and pair the words that could theoretically be associated. This takes our possible word range from 16 to 8, because there's 8 pairs of 16 words. With my coupling strategy, we don't need all 8 pairs to be correct, necessarily. We only need 2 of them to be correct, because if 2 pairs are correct, we have 1 of the rows in connections. We imagine that groups can't combine with themselves, and any group that's been combined previously also can't recombine with that same group. This gives us a list of 27 possible combinations, which means in an ultra-forgiving version of connections, we'd have 28 possible guesses, or 28 rooms for error. A harsher game could cut our odds in half and give us 13 to 14 possible errors, and a harsher game still could cut our odds into thirds by giving us 8 or 9 possible errors. And instead, we somehow get the harshest possibility. Because how many errors are we permitted in this game of connections? 4! 4 possible... Oh my god, I'm irritated as fuck. Specifically, in today's connection puzzle, all 4 rows had some type of red herring, where in the purple row, corporation didn't seem like it fit anywhere in my mind, specifically because I had already substituted it with Go, which is a board game. The reason why purple was so hard wasn't the fact that there was 1 red herring and that surfers have boards, but the fact that there was 2. Surfers have boards and corporations have a board of directors. I'd have to intuitively associate surfer and corporation as a pair, and then be able to test them with my range of 7 other pairs in order to get anywhere close to solving today's puzzle. And instead, I intuitively connected chess and Go as games that involve boards, along with darts. That would have been the third thing, which is why I consistently and repeatedly got the one away notice, which only hurt my chances. In this way, Connections feels like one of the only word games where you don't have any previous information to work off of, and any subsequent information is a punishment. Connections is a word game that punishes you for the very behavior that it demands of you in order to solve the puzzle, wherein the upper limit of divergent thinking is only as high as the absolute fucking midwit that wrote it. Not to insult anybody on the NYT team, except for I think that all y'all are bitches that deserve to get popped. Connections should be way more of a forgiving game, considering how subjective it can become, because one day it's about NFL teams, and another day it's about the names of dead painters. Huge swaths of information across academia and culture and media. I remember playing a Connections game that referred to a TV show that ended in 1984. Like something kangaroo was like a puppet show or whatever the fuck. And I was like, how am I supposed to know this? I was born in the year 2000 and I'm 25 years old. How the hell am I supposed to have encountered media that is equidistant from my birth as I am from... You get what I'm trying to say. This puppet show ended 16 years before I was born, and we are another 25 and a half years removed from that. How the fuck is that supposed to be a part of a puzzle that I'm supposed to get? Sometimes I open the Connections tab and I look at all 16 words and I just think, this is random bullshit, go! The game. Maybe today's just not my day, because don't even get me started about today's Wordle. Tell me why I got 2 E's at the end of my word and I thought, it can't be agree. Oh my god, it can't be 3. Don't fuck with me. It's the vocalization of an acronym. Since when did we agree that the spelling of the letter C has 2 E's? The letter C has 2 E's? Go fuck yourself. Go to hell. Go to jail? Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Go directly to jail. So class, what's the moral of the story? What did we learn today? Sometimes the world can be cruel, cold, unforgiving. That's it. There is no but to that statement or sentiment. That's all we learned today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe just to keep up with whatever random bullshit I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. See you then.